significant figures. This is an interesting and also an important aspect of decimal significant figures. Very, very important, because most of the calculations you'll be doing, you'll be asked to be leaving your values or expressions in either decimal places or significant figure. That's why this topic is so important and you understand it as well. So let's begin. Let me give you these problems. Let's have these examples and we'll progress from there. Let's say we have here 56.7651 and we have 0.00065903 and we have 30896.3. Now, note that significant figures start from the non-zero numbers. Alright, unlike in decimal places, it starts from after the decimal point. In the case of significant figures, they don't consider where the point is. So what it basically does is to start from non-zero numbers. Take note of that, guys. So looking at this example we have here, let's say in this example 1 we have here, we asked to round off this value to 3 significant figure. Alright, so if you are rounding it up to 3 significant figure, let me solve it here. So it's going to give us, remember, significant figures stand for non-zero numbers. So this is going to give us, this will be a significant figure, this will be a significant figure. Alright, so this is a non-zero number, this is a non-zero number, and this is also a non-zero number. So this 6 after 7 is up to 5. You approximate it as 1 and put it to this 7, it will now be 8. So this value, 56.7651 to 3 significant figures, will be 56.8. So that's the idea. Now, what if we ask to round it up to 2 significant figures? Now, to round it up to 2 significant figures is going to be, this is significant figure, 5 is, 6 also a significant figure. So we are asked to round it up to 2. So this 7 now, after this 6, is up to 5. You take it as 1 and put it here. So if you're doing that, it's going to give us 57. Okay. Now, what if you asked to round it up to 1 significant figure? So 5 is a significant figure here. This 6 after 5 is up to 5. And you take it as 1 and approximate it to the 5. So when you do it, you're going to have it to be 6. Now this 6 now, you replace as 0. And that will be the answer. Okay. Now, note that when you are dealing with significant figures, once you are done approximating, every other value before the decimal points will be represented as 0. Alright, not beyond the decimal points. Okay, though I'm going to explain further when I get this example 3. Now you understand it better. Okay, so we are done with this example 1. Now let's go to example 2. Let me wipe this place so we have space. Okay, for this example 2, what if you asked to round it up to 3 significant figure? So it's going to be, remember, significant figures start from non-zero numbers. So this 0 here is not a significant figure. This is why it's not a significant figure. This is why it's not a significant figure. This is why it's not a significant figure. So we are going to start from 6. Okay, so 6 is the first one, 5 is the second one, 9 is the third one. So this 0 here is now up to 5. Alright, so to leave this number to 3 significant figures is going to give us 0.00659. Alright, so nothing will change. Okay, so that will be the value to 3 significant figures. What if we ask to leave it to 2 significant figures? So this number is going to be 0.000. This is the second significant figure. So this 9 here is up to 5. So approximate it as 1. It's going to be 6. It's as simple as that. What if we ask to approximate to 1 significant figure? It's going to be 0.000. So this is the first significant figure. This 5 is up to 5. So take it as 1. Approximate this. It's going to be 7. Okay, and that will be the answer. And lastly, let's look at this example 3 so that I understand what I was trying to explain before. So let's wipe this. Okay, now for this example 3 we have here. Now, what if you asked to leave this number to 3 significant figure? Remember, significant figure starts from non-zero numbers. Now, when 0 is in between non-zero numbers, that 0 is considered a significant figure. Take note of that. In this case, this 0 is in between non-zero numbers, so this 0 will be counted as a significant figure. Okay, so this is our first significant figure, this is our second, this is our third. We have to leave it to 3 significant figures. So this 9, after this third one, 8 is up to 5. Right, you approximate it as 1, take it as 1, put it here. So to leave this value to 3 significant figures is going to be 309. When you approximate 9, this 9, that's 1 now to 8. So that 8 will change to 9. So you replace this every other number there at 0, not beyond this point here. All right, this point here. Okay, so that was what I initially wanted to explain. Okay, now what if I ask to leave it to 2 significant figures? So this is the first one, this is the second one. So it's going to be to 2 significant figures. It's going to be 3. This 8 is up to 5, approximate as 1. It's going to be 3, 1. Replace every other thing as 0, not beyond the decimal point. So it's going to be 3, 1, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now, last, what if you ask to approximate to 1 significant figure? Okay, so this 0 is not up to 5. So it will still remain to 1 significant figure. It's going to be 3, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, and that will be the value to 1 significant figure. So it's as simple as that, guys. This is basically the concept, the idea behind significant figures in maths. Now, let me give you practice questions on significant figures so that you understand it in-depthly. Let's wipe this. Okay, guys, now, let's say I'm going to give you random problems, random examples now, and test your knowledge on it. So let's say we are given 5, 6, 3, and we are given 600, we are given 43, we are given 570, we are given 7,080, okay, and we are given 0.08010, and we are given, let's say, 2.00678, we are given 0.00688, and we are given lastly 347.567. Now, what I simply want you to tell me in these practice questions, how many significant figures do we have in each of these examples? So feel free to pause this video and see if you can figure it out, but we're going to do it together here before we end the class. Okay, let's do it together. Now let's begin with this one. Here, in this first one, we have 3 significant figure here. 3 significant figure. Now, in this second one, we have 1 significant figure. 1 significant figure. All right. The reason is one is that this 600, there is no point here. And even there is point here, we would have had 3 significant figures. But since there is no point to this 600, these 0 numbers after 60, they are considered non-significant figures. Unless there is point, that's when they will be considered significant. All right. So here, since there is no point, we have 1 significant figure. In this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 significant figures here. Remember, I told you that when zeros are in between non-zero numbers, they are counted as significant figures. All right. In this one, we have 2 significant figures. So this 0 here, there's no point to it. So the only values that will be counted as significant will be the non-zero numbers, which are 5 and 7. And even there is point here, this 0 would have been counted as well. But since there is no point, so it's not be counted, we have only 2 significant figures here. In this one, we have 3 significant figures. 3 significant figures. Now this 0 will not be counted. This 0 here after 8, but this 0 in between 7 and 8 will be counted because it is in between non-zero numbers. But this 0 here after 8 will not be counted because it is not in between non-zero numbers. And even there is a point here to it, it would have been counted. But since there is no point, so it will not be counted. For this one over here, we have 4 significant figures here. This 0 here will be counted after 1 because this point here will affect the 0 here. So it will be counted. We have 4 significant figures here. In this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we have 6 significant figures here. So these 0 numbers in between non-zero numbers will also be what? Be counted. Okay? Whereas in this one, we have 3 significant figures here. And lastly, in this one, we have 6 significant figures here. Okay, guys, so this is basically how you can deal with problems involving significant figures